Great rising, beautiful beings. Great rising, beautiful natural beings. How's it going? This is your girl, Revere Sky, Revere Sky's essence. Listen, never dim your light. Never dim your light. Do you know you get punished for being strong, outgoing, and independent? You get punished for being masculine. You get punished for being in your femininity. It's a bunch of chaos in this world, right? So I'm talking to this guy, and I say, why you talk to that lady like that? Why you sound so sweet and gentle all the time? Oh, Sky, she's not like you. She's naive. She can get pushed over real easily. I said, what? Sky, you're strong. So what that mean? You don't need to talk to me gentle? You don't need to talk to me all innocent and humble? Like you don't think I deserve gentle affection? I need to just take it how it is. So peep game. If a person cook for you and they never say thank you, I appreciate the meal, it was good, looking forward to another meal, and they treat you like you feeding them is punishing them, but when they get around outsiders and stuff, they could buy them a sandwich. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. But never tell the person who cooked for them thank you, right? Listen, women, do not lower your standards. Do not dim your light, because you got people out here preying on the weak. Do you know people, if you're too strong, people will push you away and go try to find somebody weaker, somebody who's vulnerable that need them. This shit is unreal. I don't like white women. I don't like white women. First of all, you said she was Philippine. Now you saying she white. Well, I said she was white. I said she must be mixed because she ain't got no Philippine nose. Like, they're right. Let me tell you something. Men, some women too, but a lot of men are attracted to incompetent, retarded women. And women who show a victimization side of self. Oh, she not hard to get along with. She'll agree to anything I say. She a pushover. She weak. She naive. But then if you strong and you hold your head up high and you walking in a straight line and you mean business, you a threat. You a problem. They trying to push you away. People get intimidated by that. They don't know how to come at you because they're looking for a person to be obedient, subservient. Now I see why they try to lock up all the masculine, strong men and inject them with toxins and pollutions and rattle their brains and demasculate them, right? I don't know if I'm saying the word right. Is emasculate them, demasculate them. I don't know what it is, but it's trying to go against their masculinity, right? And just like women, you try to take that nurturing leadership bond, because a nurturer is a leader too. She got to lead the pack of children, right? She got to lead the youth, right? And they try to take that away from you. But remember, people who learn this concept try to manipulate other people, prey on the weak. They're like vampires, okay? They're like fucking vampires. Oh, I don't have to talk to you so gentle like that. You don't think I want to take a break from being a leader? You don't think I want to take a break from always having to call the shots? You don't think I want somebody to be gentle with me? If men were doing what they were supposed to do, women wouldn't have to lead. Women wouldn't have to go and try to figure out how to make six figures, low six figures. Anyway, men do not like women who speak up for themselves, who talk back. They prey on women who other men talk about behind their back. Like, oh yeah, she ain't no good, she ain't shit. Ooh, they weak for them type. They want to prove that they can be Captain Save a Hoe. Rescue me, nigga, motherfucker. That's right. Captain Save a Hoe. And even though they married and got children, they still want to be Captain Save a Hoe. But because you're boisterous and outgoing and doing what you do, you don't deserve to be saved. You can save yourself. How much you want to bet? This shit is real. Especially when it come down to being skin deep. A person who say, I don't like white women, I would never sleep with one. Why you all in their face? Why you accepting food from them? Why you sitting down having intimate lunches with them? Because them lies, that's a facade. That's a facade. Y'all frequency match. She always being bullied by coworkers, and you was bullied when you was young, so you're able to relate to her. You know, an old man asked me, he said, Sky, did you ever get bullied? Hell no. And never recall being in a class where girls got bullied. We were all individuals doing our own thing. We never clicked up or nothing, but I went to schools where you didn't too much see that, okay? You pretty much was in your own individual thing. And when I went to black schools, they had us at tables together, seated at tables together. But when I went to white schools, the only class that had us sitting at tables together was science. Every other classroom would have us at separate individual desks. So you didn't see people getting bullied. You didn't see people fighting and stuff. That shit was like, I don't know. You just didn't see it, okay? Well, anyway, back to it. I don't know what it is. You have a lot of people that are very, very traumatized, okay? I thought maybe I was traumatized in my past, but no, baby. You're like a saint compared to people who have been traumatized, and how they are magnetically pulled towards other people who are getting picked on or being overruled or you get what I'm saying? They're attracted to them type of people. Like they got this vampire pull for them, like this vampiric pull for them, for real. So anyway, let me explain this last part. When it comes down to prioritization, if you're having sex with a person and they say, I love you, I want to be with you, let's go get married right now, right? But then they have this emotional baggage side where they have to cling to people who are being hurt, especially females, right? But they don't like them. They don't want to have a relationship with them, supposedly, right? But this is the kicker. I said, you could prioritize your family over me. You're not showing me no prioritization. And then the person say, there is no comparison to you and my family. What does that mean? They can't explain it, right? But this the catch. Let's say I got a grown son, 20, 21, and I got a grown daughter, 18 and 19, right? And I have a man in my life, sexually active. We want to get married, and we're together, right? But for some reason, my son literally just flips out on my husband to be, right? Now, what do you think is going to happen if I take up for my son and I don't protect my husband to be? I'm saying this man ain't tried to attack my son or do nothing. But I show more favor in my son than I do that man that want to support me, help me, have children with me, pay bills, go 50-50 with me, travel with me, go places. If I take up for my son and my boyfriend, my fiance ain't did nothing to my son, but because my son is blood, and I say there's no comparison, do you think that man gonna stay in my life? Hell no, he gonna get the fuck on. So when a woman say, if I'm not priority and I'm not put first to the point where you gotta put your phone, leave your phone in the car, and go have a lunch date with your coworker and can't say, hey, Sky, I'm talking business right now. I'll get back with you later. Or something like that. No, you can't do that. Like I'm the stepchild or the bastard. But look, y'all, I've never been in a relationship and ain't never going to be in a relationship. And this is absolutely why. But I know for a fact, if a man never disrespect my children, grown children at that, right? I'm going to make sure my husband, fiance, boyfriend know that I'm 100% there for them. At them points, blood is not thicker than water. I'm not going to abandon them. I'm going to be there for them. They do things for me. I'm going to be gracious and say thank you. There's a level of reciprocation. And just because they show strength and masculinity, I'm not going to sit up there and try to deprive them of that and make them feel weak or abandon them so that they can lose their vibration trying to figure out what happened, questioning their reality, right? So there we have it. Ain't no man gonna sit around and let no woman choose her son over him. Ain't no man gonna sit around and have confusion within a household where he's not welcomed. And ain't no man gonna sit there and allow you to hide him and not introduce him to the children. So what make you think a woman gonna accept it? What make you think a woman gonna accept it? A woman's not gonna accept it. She's not going to fucking accept it. And I'm tired of people talking about they don't like sitting around white people and being around white people and holding conversation. When they the main ones sitting around white people and accepting the food from white people. Like, I'm going to tell y'all something. Like, the only time I eat food in groups is when it's picked up by the group. Meaning, like, they go to Jimmy John's and get 10 boxes of sandwiches and set them out in the cafeteria for you to grab a sandwich or something like that. But if they just say, hey, Sky, let me go pick you up something to eat. I'm going to get me something to eat. No, hell no. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck what race you is. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not in the workplace. Not at the workforce. Because when somebody hit my car and then nobody called Sky and say it, oh no. I got a real reality check. Don't eat none of these people food. Nothing. Stay away from these God's foods. Okay? Don't eat nothing. But yeah, I had to really get that shit off my chest, because you really got people around here saying, I don't like weak women. But them the only people they feel comfortable around. You be strong in your statue on your square, they feel like they could be the angry bird around you. But then they get around other women, humble, sincere, apologetic, always word things so that the other person won't feel like you putting them down. But then when it come to me, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. What? What make you think I'm so strong to the point I want to hear some shit like that? But when they do it to the women that you say are naive and weak, man, let me tell you something. I'm about to start slapping motherfuckers. I'm about to start slapping motherfuckers down to the motherfucking ground with no motherfucking remorse or anything. Stay the fuck away from me, people. Stay the fuck away from me, because I'm about to start kicking motherfuckers' ass like Chun motherfucking Lee. Do you understand me? I'm not even gonna repeat myself no more. I'm just gonna start motherfucking kicking ass and taking motherfucking names later. Swear to God.